I've always loved to draw and paint ever since I was a little kid. But painting for me was always really difficult, even if I loved it. When I found sculpture, it became something natural to me, like a language I didn't know I knew. And painting, while I still love to do it, it's remained difficult throughout my life. And the paintings and the drawings, they I guess allow me to see the world in a different way, and the struggle is really important. That's not to say I don't struggle in my sculptures as well. The struggle is kind of what makes it interesting. I take months and months on a piece, and this is what is really, for me, that's where the art kind of happens. It's in that time, the time that I spend with the work and the time that I have in my life to just think and read and develop these thoughts and ideas, and and then the job is to translate it into the work, whatever idea or feeling it is that I happen to be going through. There's such a history to marble carving that I find both daunting and really inspiring at the same time. I first fell in love with sculpture, or kind of discovered sculpture, when I went to Rome, maybe 15, 20 years ago at this point, and I saw these ancient Greek sculptures and the Michelangelos around the city, the beautiful history that represents humanity as a whole. And I just, the language spoke to me. It spoke to me more than any other language, and I just wanted to be a part of it. And I wanted to, I guess, be in dialogue with this history, and it was a language that I intuitively understood and knew. Language is actually, for me, a really interesting analogy to sculpture. It's a language that I've learned and developed, and as you learn the rules of language, you learn how to break them as well. So the grammar that I'm using in these sculptures is not maybe correct for what an artisan may have been taught, for the last 500 years, but I've learned what works for me, and where to break these rules, where to change the punctuation and the grammar in it to create a new kind of poetry almost. At least that's what I hope it is.